Hi, on this video, I'm going to show you the last four Quilling resource examples, which is the triangle, the square, I don't even know what that is, and the marquee. You're going to need four more strips if you haven't cut any more out, and you're going to need your pencil and glue. So for the triangle, what I did is I rolled it up just normally. And for those of you that are confused, I usually put the strip of paper underneath my pencil. And again, you might need to warm up your fingers to this because I find that they do get better as you practice. So I'm going to take it off my pencil. I'm going to let mine go a little bit so I can make it a little bigger. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dot of glue underneath right there. Go like this. I'm going to hold it. I'm making the triangle, by the way. It's pretty simple. It's literally just bending the paper. So I'm going to let that go. All right, so hopefully, let's pretend that the glue's set already. It does take a little bit. To make the top of the triangle, I'm going to pinch. So I'm pinching the top. Okay, let's see if you can see that. I'm pinching the top. And then on the bottom, I'm just going to pinch the sides. So I'll pinch the sides like this, and it makes a triangle. I actually put the seam kind of in the middle of the bottom to make it a little bit easier. And then I would glue it on my paper or on my cardboard, I'm sorry, if I was at home. If you're not at home, I'd put this in your bag and then glue it later, okay? All right, next one. So the next one I'm gonna do is this square. So I'm going to roll it up like I would prior, except this one's going to be a little looser. So I'm going to have to let this go a little bit. So I'm going to roll it up. Okay, I'm going to let it go because it needs to be a little looser to do this. So I let it go a little bit. That actually looks pretty cool. I like it as this spiral. Let me put a piece of white cardboard behind it so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so I've got this white spiral and I need to glue it pretty loose. So I got to make sure it's big enough here. All right, so I'm going to put a dot of glue underneath and I'm going to have to hold it down for a minute. It's kind of hard on a video because it wastes your time, but it has to be this way. Okay, if you get glue between your fingers, you can just rub it, it comes off. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to pinch the sides to make the top. And I just realized that looks more like a rectangle than a square. So you kind of just have to go with it if it doesn't turn out right. So I'll pinch, like, let's say this side. Okay, so that's like one side of the square rectangle, whatever it is. Then I go to the other side, pinch it. Okay, so now I got the top. That actually makes this one. Okay. And then if I want to go to the square, then I pinch the top over here, pinch the top over here, and hope it's about equal. Okay, so then I got my square. That's actually a legit square, not a rectangle. All right, so if you missed it, this one is literally the same thing, except you just pinch two of the sides. So if I was going to do this again, I'm going to roll it up. I am getting a lot better at this than I was earlier. Let it loose. Maybe I'll make this one a little bigger. Okay, now I'm going to glue it. A little bit of glue. Glue on here. Hold it for a minute. Got a little extra. It's all right. Don't worry about it. All right, then remember, I'm just going to pinch two of the sides. So I pinch the one side, pinch the other side, and now I have this, I don't even know what you would call it, but it looks like that. All right, this like marquee's like a diamond. I don't even know if I spelled that correctly. Who knows? I'm going to take this and I'm going to roll it up. Okay, let it loose a little bit because you actually need to loosen this one. Okay, after I let it loose, I'm going to take my glue, put a dot of glue on the inside. hold it. And then I'm just going to pinch the edges here. So I would just take this and then pinch the edges. And now it looks like a marquee or a diamond or an eyeball. It looks like an eyeball, okay? So that would be the last one in this series. I want you to take all of them and put them on your piece of cardboard, and you're going to go ahead and just glue them down. And then this is kind of like the prep to your project. And then you can start planning your project. Thanks.